is Naruto still powerful in the Boruto series after losing Kurama? Now, I know a lot of people are skeptical about Naruto's power capability in the Boruto series even before he lost Kurama, because we haven't really seen him being depicted as being as strong as he was in Shippuden. Now, the first thing I want to say is that Naruto in his base, which is Hokage Naruto in its base, is stronger than base teenage Naruto. And that's a fact. Naruto is physically stronger, faster, and has more techniques than base Naruto in Shippuden. That's a given fact because Naruto, as shown in Boruto, knows all forms of chakra release. Now, you could say that he knew this in Shippuden because, again, a part of the 6 paths power Naruto got from Hagoromo gave him instant mastery over all chakra natures. Now, that doesn't mean that Naruto knows all ninjutsus, because Naruto also needs to learn ninjutsus in order to apply these chakra natures. So, Naruto doesn't know all ninjutsus, but he does have the ability to learn them, because he has mastery over all chakra natures. So Naruto in base has the ability to learn multiple ninjutsus unless they are blocked by being accessible through certain dojutsus or certain Kekkai's through a certain bloodline, right? That's the only way Naruto wouldn't be able to learn a certain jutsu. But any jutsu that can be taught, Naruto can learn them pretty easily because he has knowledge over all things chakra. Another ability Naruto has that has been severely underused in Boruto is Sage Mode. Now, Sage Mode is something on another level, right? Naruto has the ability to use Fracumite, where he's basically airbending. It's not really airbending, he's just manipulating chakra, really, and using it as an extension. It's similar to how he uses the chakra arms from the Nine Tails, but this is an invisible chakra because it's natural energy, right? So he uses that as an extension of his power. So even if you played the Naruto Shippuden the Naruto Storm games, you would see that Naruto uses this grab attack where he punches the air and he pushes you away. That's Fracuma, right? He uses it as an extension of his physical power. So that power is OP. Sage Mode also enhances his physical strength, his durability, his speed, and not just his running speed. I'm talking about his reaction speed. His reaction speed in Sage Mode is off the charts, and even Naruto once said that his reaction speed in Sage Mode is probably faster than his reaction speed in KCM1. And KCM1 is Naruto's form when he extracted the chakra from Kurama, not the form where he worked together with Kurama. That's KCM2. So he's saying that Naruto basically said that Sage Mode's reaction speed is greater than that of KCM1. And Naruto was able to react to the 4th Raikage in his 2nd stage, Lightning Chakra Release Cloak. He was able to react to him at point blank range in just Sage Mode, right? Without KCM. So KCM Sage Mode is off the charts when it comes to speed, running speed, and just reaction speed in general. As I said earlier, his strength, he was able to lift 2 rhinos that were the size of buildings in the Hidden Leaf, the tallest buildings in the Hidden Leaf. He was able to lift them with his bare hands. So the strength of Naruto in this form is beyond anything we've ever seen. And the best thing about Sage Mode is that it's a multiplier in the sense that it multiplies your strength based on where you're at currently. So Naruto at that level, teenage years, and this was Naruto when he just unlocked Sage Mode. Naruto was relatively not that powerful at that time. So imagine Naruto, Hokage Naruto, who has all these abilities, right? All these chakra natures, his physical powers, his speed, everything is enhanced in base. Just imagine this Naruto being multiplied by Sage Mode. So this Naruto, Hokage Naruto in Sage Mode is just broken, and he's one of the strongest, if not the strongest character in the series right now, without Kurama. And I'm not talking about the cyborgs and the OP Otsutskis, I'm not talking about them, I'm talking about the regular characters, right? He's the strongest character right there, right now. Even out of him and Sasuke, he's still stronger than Sasuke. I'm sorry, Sasuke fans, but yes, he is stronger than Sasuke. I'm sorry, it is what it is, bro. And I'm just getting started because even though, Naruto has this power and it has limits where it runs out, Naruto created this technique where he's able to use shadow clones to gather nature energy and then reverse summon them and absorb the nature energy they produce. And Naruto can do this repeatedly, right? He can just do this over and over and over. There's no limit to how many times he can do it. Naruto is just OP with this ability, and this is not his only ability, right? We're really just getting started because Naruto still has access to the Outer Tail Beast, so Naruto can theoretically use their chakra. And he has used the 5 Tails chakra when he used Lava Release against Delta, because that's the Kekkai's of the 5 Tails. So Naruto still has a chakra of all the Tail Beasts. He can still use them. He's not going to go in chakra modes, but he can use their destructive power to their fullest extent, and he can call on them to gain more chakra whenever he needs to. So it's funny that he hasn't done that until now in any of his fights, but whatever, it's just another case of the Boruto riders not using the powers or forgetting about them, but that's besides the point. point I'm trying to make is that Naruto has a lot of abilities, even now without Kurama, right? And we haven't even mentioned his innate powers that he gained from, not really powers, but let's say benefits from being an Uzumaki, where he has an immense life force, immense durability, his healing factor is great. Like, he has these immense chakra reserves. A lot of people think that Naruto's chakra reserves are just because of Kurama, but even Kakashi stated back in the series that Naruto has 4 times the amount of chakra than him, and that was Naruto's base form back in Shippuden. And as you well know, your chakra reserves can be expanded over time, so Naruto in Boruto actually has a larger chakra reserve than Naruto in Shippuden, way larger. So this Naruto in Boruto is really OP just in base. When you stack on stage mode and when you stack on the tail beast chakra, you get this OP character, bro, that's still able to take on even Otsutsuki members, bro. Now, a lot of people will say that he still has 6-path sage mode, or whatever you want to call it. I already have a video out on why I think Naruto no longer has the version of 6-path sage mode he had in Naruto Shippuden. I'll maybe link it above. But I don't think he's able to access that power, but this is really the time where we'll get the answer, right? Because as we know with 6-path sage mode, Naruto doesn't need Kurama in order to enter that mode. So even though Kurama is gone, Naruto should be able to enter that mode, right? Based on logic explained in the series. So everyone who believes that Naruto still has 6-path sage mode in Boruto, now's the time to prove us right or wrong, and now's the time where the series is going to prove who's right or who's wrong. Because if Naruto no longer uses 6-path sage mode in Boruto, that means that he lost it in Shippuden. That means that he doesn't have it in Boruto. He never had it in Boruto, right? So I'm waiting for Naruto to enter his next battle. I think that's going to prove whether or not Naruto had the 6 sage paths mode or 6 paths mode he had in Shippuden. We're going to wait until then. Because again, if he's going to go up against these cyborgs, and these cyborgs are supposedly stronger than Jigen, then he should use 6 paths mode, right? So we're gonna wait and see. If he doesn't, then it's proof that he doesn't have the form, because why wouldn't he use it in that dire battle? So when that fight comes along, we see that Naruto doesn't use 6 paths mode, because I believe that he won't, because he can't, because he doesn't have it, right? So that video I explained everything why I think he doesn't have it in the video, but yeah, we're gonna get proven right or wrong in his next fight when he doesn't use the form, right? Because he no longer has Kurama. And the form he was using is actually KCM mode, Sage mode, with some 6 paths chakra. It's not the 6 paths mode he had in Naruto Shippuden, which is why I think that Naruto in Boruto is actually less powerful than Naruto at the end of Shippuden. He has a lot of power, he's gotten stronger in his base. But when I say less powerful, I'm talking about the other abilities he had, the hacks abilities that he had, and the boost he got from 6 paths mode. Right, he did compensate for that power somewhat with the other half of Kurama and also his training in base and learning other jutsus, but as we see in Boruto, none of those powers helped him in any of the fights he had. So I think 6 paths mode would have been a better substitute, since no matter whatever techniques Naruto wants to learn in Boruto, no matter all of these abilities he has, he's not using them in the fights. So it doesn't matter, bro. So it doesn't really matter if he has other OP abilities in base and he's mastered earth style and wood style and all, he's not using them in battle. So I'd rather him use 6 paths mode, to be honest, because at least that would give him a speed boost, a power boost, a strength boost, and a durability boost, everything like that he uses passively, instead of just throwing Rasen shurikens or wood style, earth style, water style that these Otsutskis can just absorb. Doesn't matter how many of these abilities he wants to learn. That power he lost, the true seeking orbs, all of those powers that he lost when he lost Orochimaru's 6 paths mode, those were valuable powers that could have helped him in Boruto. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. Maybe I missed other abilities that Naruto has in Boruto. And I mentioned wood style a while ago. I don't know why Naruto doesn't have wood style, because it was established that only successful candidates survive, being injected with Hashirama cells and attached to Hashirama cells. And when they do survive, they gain the ability to use wood style, right? Every person up until now gained the ability to use wood style when they were successful. Naruto was successful, but somehow he doesn't have wood style for some reason that hasn't been explained. Just another power the Boruto writers decided we're not going to use, right? So, it is what it is, guys. That's Naruto for you. That's Boruto for you. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. Drop a like if you like the video. If you dislike the video, do not hit the dislike button. Just go about your day and leave us alone, please. If you're not subscribed, subscribe with the notification bell to be notified when I post new content. Until next time, guys, stay safe. Peace.